Hey, Ferris and Jeff, it seems like we never get to meet at be either before or after statistics. I thought that I might just make a video for you guys that you can look at because I think there's some things in Word that would help you if you knew how to do them. Um, First of all, I've already set up a template for this week's paper. Um, and when you're working on the paper, make sure that when you're in page layout, when you look at the margins, that they are 1 inch, and that's normal. And that's what he's got the template set on. Somehow, when you guys are working on it, and maybe you're clicking up here, the margins are getting adjusted. So if you notice things are changing in the layout, just go up there and click page layout and then click on margins and double check on that. Other thing I want to show you guys how to do, and I think this will help with some of the errors that we've had with references, but Matt Sweet showed this to me. This is really cool. If you click on the reference tab and you can click on manage sources, you can build a list of sources. If you'll notice, I've already got the article in here and the authors for our textbook. So how I got this in here, if I go in here and edit it, you can choose the option up here, and this is a website since it's the article, and then I could put in the information about the author, the name of the web page, and remember the title goes in lowercase, and then the website, and then I've got the year, and then I've got the link here. So I'll show you when I'm done recording, but this will already automatically set up a reference page for us. Now, it may not be exactly correct, but it's close enough that, it's easy to make some changes. For the textbook, again, I've already got it in here, and I'm sharing this template with you, so you guys will be fine. But I will do something with a definition in the introduction, so all your references will be no et al. So here's what is really cool about this. So if I'm going to go in and let's say I'm going to start my introduction and I want to say that the author of our article, who is Bindi or something like that, Benny. So I click on Benny's name and it automatically puts a citation in there. Now that's a citation for the end of the sentence. So if I want to change that, I can click on convert to static text, and then I can change it. And so I could write something like Benny says. All right, and then just go on with the sentence. And then let's say that, somewhere else in the document I want to put a citation for him, and it's a direct quote. So I can go in here and I can put that in. And then if it's a page, it won't work with a paragraph. But if it's a page, I can put edit citation and it'll let me add the page number. So that's something that's kind of neat if you're working with a journal article. Like I said, it won't work on this. For this, you'd have to convert it to static text and then, put comma, paragraph, whatever. Whoops. So that'll work. When you're doing the authors, like I said, if you're doing the full author and you click here, it'll give you all of the authors. You guys are just going to need to change it to, whoops, convert to static text. You guys are just going to need to change it to no E, and there's no comma in there. I do that all the time, at all, period, and then there is the comma here. Looking at, I'm using my Pelisippi account, but if I went in here and I found some really nice stuff today, like research, not research, we're not doing research. What are we doing? Recruiting methods. Oops, it might help if I spell it right. Well, the nice thing is it corrects it for me. So if I go into recruiting methods, oops, search. And this is just the business abstract, the EBSCO. LMU has access to this. So anyway, you can filter it, which I'm sure you guys already know to do. But here's the cool thing that a lot of people miss. Ooh, that internet recruiting might be an interesting one to look at. Is you can on the side here, and this is in the Business Abstracts, the EBSCO, you can hit Cite, and it'll give you the APA references. And here's what I do here with these guys. I go in and I put it in my reference article. So I'll go into Manage Sources, and then I will do, whoops, pull that up so you can see it. I do New. All right, this one is a journal article, so I'm going to put journal article. And then when I hit edit author, this is by Mooney. So I put in Mooney, and then you can just put in J period and then add. And then of course if there was another author, you would just hit, well, you'd hit add and you could put it in. When you're done, just go down and hit OK. And then you're going to put the title, and make sure you put the title all in lowercase. And I'm not even sure we're going to use this article. I'm just kind of trying to give you guys, since internet is a proper noun, it is capitalized. And also, here's what my librarian has told me: if there is a what's this called? I can't remember what it's called. Colon, the word after it is capitalized too. So I'm not going to finish this off, but that's what you would do. And then put the journal name in. So this is Public Personal Management. And the year is given up here, 2002. And then the pages go here. Now here's the only thing. You also need the issue and the volume. So to get that, you're going to have to click on this button that says Show All Bibliography Fields. And when you click on that, sorry, my dog is behind me causing trouble. When you do that, if you'll scroll down, I'll probably have to pull it up to see it. If you'll scroll down, you're going to get volume and issue here. The volume is always the first number given. So that's 31. And then the issue is 1. So then you just click OK. All right, so that's in there. And then you can, again, reference it any way that you want to in the article. So if I needed to use it somewhere, I could just put it in as, oh, who was that? Mooney. And then again, I can edit it, do whatever I want to. But here's the really cool thing. So when I'm done and I want to do my references, I go up here and I put bibliography, and I click references, and it's going to put those in there for me. Now, it's not proper APA format from the standpoint of it's not double spaced. And then also, it does not do web articles in the right format. Web articles should actually be, let's see, the article itself, the article title, should not be in italics. So I always have to go through and change this. And then it should be the Society of Human Resource Management comes next, and that is in italics. So I usually do this. I put it in italics, I cut it, and then I move it. And then you can just put a period there. And that's the only thing I've noticed I have to change. The textbooks and the journal articles come out perfect. So this might correct some of the errors that we've had with, getting the wrong year and all that good stuff in the citations. Now, you can, if you want to send me your document with, Noe and Benny in it, that's fine. I will delete them. So you don't have to worry about correcting that one. But for any web articles that you use, it would be easier for me if you would go ahead and correct it. Also, one thing that I noticed on the paper this week, it looked like somebody tried to move the pages down and try to get everything spaced on the right page. Well, for the reference page, you can just put an insert here and go to pages and then put a page break, and it'll put it on its own page. And it puts it down too low, so I usually have to bring it down. Well, shoot, now I just got rid of it. But anyway, so that's how you can do that. So again, like I said, when you're working on it, just make sure that as far as page layout is concerned, you got your margins there. Also, one thing I want to point out about the home page, title page 2, if you're looking at, let's see, home. If you're looking at the ruler here, It's got the margin set, and this is set to, should be set to center. But anyway, this is okay, so don't worry about it. It is the way he wants it. Actually, this is not quite right. I'm going to change this around. I'm going to mess it up doing that. There we go. No, shoot. Come on. I don't know how this got off kilter here. Stop it. There we go. So I'm going to bring this over and this over. And if I hit center, I've got to make sure that all my margins are at the end of the ruler. If I have it highlighted and hit center, it's going to put it all in the center of the page. So I don't know who tried to move it, spacing it that way, but just make sure that when you're trying to center something that it's all the way to the side, and then click center. I went ahead and put some headings in here. You can put in any headings you want to. I don't think we need to just stick to the 3 references that they gave and give an opposing view. If we come up with something new, like that internet recruiting looked good, you might find that, hold up, you might want to use that with leveraging the employer brand, the internet recruiting, Ferris. Also, I found something on recruiting using, like social media and things like that. One other thing that I want to point out to you guys is that I have got on the Pellissippi State website, which if you want to go there, it is pstcc.edu. If you scroll down and click on library, library, and then one of my librarians has done a really good, neat guide. So if you click on APA MLO guide, and then just click on the APA style, it gives you all sorts of things, with in-text citations, what you do when there's 2 authors, what you do when there's 3 to 5 authors, how you properly cite stuff. So that's a little bit easier sometimes than going to the APA book. But anyway, hopefully this helps you guys. Let me know if you have any questions. Thanks.